Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Just a quick video today before we hit the end of January. I just wanted to check in with you guys about how you're doing with the various joyful simplicities. I did share with you that I have my own little planner system of selecting the ones that I want to do and adding to them and making sure I give myself like a little checklist that I did them. So I wanted to find out what you might have done this year, and I'm also standing in front of something I wanted to show you. This is my calendar that I have had on the wall for the past few years. It's got a custom frame because it's made by a company called Lang, if you've heard of that. But I always buy this. It's the Happy Life calendar from Lang. I'll put a link to it in the bottom of the box, but it's so perfect for the simple abundance path because all of the months have something. Like for January it says create happy memories that warm the heart, and so it's inspirational. It's definitely a perfect tie-in with the simple abundance principles. And here we are. I didn't really introduce myself, but I'm Carolyn. We're following along in Sarah Ban Breathnach's book this year, Simple Abundance, and we're focusing on her principles, which are joy, harmony, beauty, order, simplicity, and gratitude. And the joyful simplicities that I'm talking about are listed at the end of every month. And so just wanted to go through a few and touch upon them and let you know what I have been doing for January. I'm really happy to say it's been a great month, and I'm back on track with my simple abundant living. One thing I did last year but didn't start this year, I could still do it. Her first joyful simplicity is that you could plant some spring bulbs and sort of put your little intentions into them and watch them grow just along with your intentions for the year. I like that. I did have fun the year that I did it. Also, if you're following along in the book, I'm going to wait until the end of the year to show you the video on this one, but she suggests having a traditional New Year's Day dinner, and I've done that for the past 3 years, and I'm gonna wait to show you it in December though, so that you can plan, because now we're already past New Year's Day. I definitely did this next one. Go through personal papers at home and organize your desk to get a fresh start. Discard as much as you can. Hang your new calendars, which I did. I also have a Mr. Rogers calendar in my office, which I got for Christmas, and it has, I love Mr. Rogers, so it has little sayings on it, like this month has been, you are the only person in the world like you. I'm probably saying it wrong, but it's something like that, like you're the only one that's like you. You're the only you. What did he say at the end of the shows? There's only just one person in the world like you. I think it was something. So that's probably what it says. And I've seen it every day. I can't believe I'm saying it wrong, but on the spot here, I'm not sure what it is exactly, but you get the gist. I mentioned this one as well, visiting I called it a craft shop in my other video, but visiting an art supply store. Hopefully you picked up your illustrated discovery journal there, and that you checked out some projects. I did that, and I loved looking. Actually, there's already spring things out. So I did mention, and I should have also had that on the video today too, but I always like to have my front door be seasonally attractive. So I did get a new wreath, and I put out, like, I have a home sign that I put out in the winter, and my welcome mat was just looking sort of ratty, so I replaced that. So I love to have the feeling of coming home and feeling like it's a great feeling when I come home. I mean, it is, but just to see it visually. So when I was at the craft store, I picked up a new wreath. She's going into the illustrated discovery journal or using Pinterest. Hopefully you've gotten into some of that, and check back on the video that I did about that if you're not sure what I'm talking about. She mentions the treasure map that I did a video on, and hopefully you've done something like a vision board for the year, or you've at least collected what you consider to be your personal treasures, and that you have them on display in some way with photographs, maybe on your fridge. Oh, and she talks about the winters, preparing for a winter's idle, to stock the pantry. Think about things you're going to do on the days when it snows and it's just fun to cuddle up by the fire. Hopefully you've done that. She's talking about going to some thrift stores, and that's also in the next couple months too. I think thrift stores were like her thing. So I can't say they're my thing. I sometimes like to go, but I don't go regularly, but they can be fun. And there's actually a one that I like locally if I'm looking for some new tops or something. And but typically I kind of like to go to the stores where I see something and then I look for it in my size, as opposed to sifting through a lot. But she does encourage us to go to a thrift shop. And then I read this one originally when I talked about the Joyful Simplicities, baking a pan of dense, dark, moist gingerbread. That sounds so good. And we talked about this a little bit too in the video about the Discovery Journal. I've started collecting pictures of things that I find inspiring from my garden. So she's got that on here as well. Have you done that yet? Are you thinking about your spring yard? I love it. And then she also mentions making a wish list to restock the pantry with other delicious things. And I definitely did that. So how's January going? I haven't lost you yet, right? I hope I haven't overwhelmed you like I said in another video. Thanks for being here, and we'll wrap up the month before February starts. It's going to be a great continuation to the year. We're on our path here for simple abundance, and it's wonderful to be here with you. So have a great day, and I will see you next time. Thanks.